What's going on, YouTube? Is Donnie B all day, and I'm bringing you Frost Cutlery. However, I've been bringing you a couple of these folders that I got in a bunch of stuff, and they haven't been very good. And it's their cheaper stuff that they usually send out in bundles for people to put in their shop and make a couple bucks on, sitting in one of those little plastic fish bowls or something. Today I'm not bringing you one of those. Today I'm bringing you one of their better lockbacks. And while I haven't given this any real testing, I've held on to this for a few months now, and I've really come to like it. It's a good little knife so far. But, again, I haven't done any real testing. We will check. This is called the Storm Chaser III. And I have to say, in the hand, this is a good freaking little knife, especially for the money. Now, this thing retails for like 26 bucks, somewhere in there. You can find it cheaper. It's Frost Cutlery. You could always find it cheaper than retail. I want to go over a couple of points of this knife because there's a few things I really like. Unlike most of their cheaper stuff, this isn't some hard, cheap plastic. This is kind of like, I don't even know what you call it. It's a plastic, but it's almost like got a rubberized feel to it, and it feels firm but soft in the hand at the same time, where it gives you a really nice grip on it, and I enjoy that. Here isn't plastic either. This little insert is actually steel, and that's not bad either. So far I like it. Now this thing has, it's scales, so it's not a wraparound body. The liners are steel all the way through. These are steel liners. Frost Cutlery. A lot of these blades, you'll see either one side is a steel liner, and that's because of the liner lock, and then the other side is just plain plastic. Or on some, you won't see any steel at all aside from the blade. Crazy, I know, but that's how they do some. So let's go over this guy. It is 5 inches closed. You got a 4-inch blade, and as you'll notice, this one says Matco Tools. Here's one of the special things about Frost Cutlery. This company, just like Case and a bunch of other stuff, they'll take customer requests where somebody wants something printed on a blade and hand it out as gifts or use as novelty items for their companies. So this tool company ordered these. This is considered a misprint. I don't know this company at all, so I don't know if maybe it's spelt wrong and it's supposed to be a different company. I don't know if maybe the font was wrong or there was just something jacked up about it. I have no idea. But something about this print, not this knife, but this print, made this a misprint, and this knife ended up selling for like $6. Yeah, $6 I got this for, just because this is a misprint. The knife is great. The words apparently are bad somehow. But I don't care because I don't work there. So here's the thing. It is liner lock. It does work pretty good. It is spring assist with the flicker in the back, but it also does have the thumb stud, which I just took off camera. So the thumb stud, like I just put on camera. And I have to say that the action is pretty well on this. It's built nice. The edge is nice. I've used this for opening some stuff and whatnot, so I don't know if I've used out the factory edge, but actually I'm getting some hair. So a lot of it's just because my hair is dry, it's flaking off, but I am catching some of it. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to catch it, but you can see all those hairs right there. Shave sharp, out of the box, $6 freaking misprint. Thanks, Fonz. It does have a deep pocket clip. I like that. There is some pretty strong jimping on the liner lock. That's okay. There is jimping up top. That's okay. It's got these two little holes, and we all know what that's for. Peekaboo. I have no idea. I think it's just design, lighten the blade. I have no idea. You wouldn't need to lighten something this small, so it must just be little design holes. Also, there's jimping in the rear. Big fat jimping, which is actually kind of comfortable. On the hand, I use it, you catch it with the palm, and it feels pretty good. It is a clip point, and it's got a nice shape. Let's get away from the tools part, and you can really catch the shape of that blade. It's not bad. overall aesthetically, this is a nice looking, nice feeling, nice working knife. So let's find out if the nice just doesn't stop there, and if we can carry the nice all the way through. Remember, it is like a 440 stainless, so it's going to be pretty good as far as you know, rust protection and all that. You're not going to corrode this thing too fast. The handles aren't going to rot away on you. They're pretty good. Hopefully everything stays tight. One of the good things about this is you see the screws that hold it on. So if you actually do loosen the scales, it takes nothing more than a screwdriver to tighten those up. Also, it does have a lanyard hole. So let's get going. Yeah. All right, come on. Hello, everybody. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take the water bottle, give it a downward slash, and see what we can do about getting through this bad boy here. And as you can see, I got a little wet, but it was worth it, because exactly where I hit was just a beautiful, clean, smooth cut, and the rest of it on a loose, dangling, cut open bottle. The tip is sharp enough to go through and not push the bottle, which if the tip wasn't sharp, this would be happening. It wouldn't be going through. But luckily, this thing is just sharp. I do like that. That's pretty good. Sharp is my friend. Let's go, Matco Tools. Let's keep going with this. All right, so we have the old cardboard box. I'm a lefty, so actually I'll go right-handed because it'll make it easier for you guys. And basically, we just want to get a couple nice little stab actions here. You know, if you have to defend yourself against some Bigfoot coming out of the bar somewhere or something. Basically, if you're going through thick cardboard, you're going through thin skin. It's just the way it is. If this can happen, man, I keep getting blurry. If that can happen with ease, I'm telling you guys, life is good, because you want to be able to defend yourself without question, right? So, slash, easy money, slash, easy money. I mean, it's taken some really, really nice cuts here. I'm wondering, it's starting to fall down. I mean, if I can catch it this way and go through the hard taped area, and abso-freaking-lutely, I don't know if you guys are catching that. Come on, camera. You know, when I bought a new phone, it came with a new camera, and I have no idea how to stop the blur happening. So what you guys need to do is all pretend when you watch these videos that you're drunk, and the video's not bad. It's just your jacked up eyes, you alcoholics. All right, so let's keep going. Okay, so what I'd like to do is I want to chop with this thing, and rather than use the palette, I want to actually use a stick. I got to figure out the a good focal point for this thing, otherwise we are going to keep blurring. All right, I think we're good. I can't really tell from this angle anyway, so if it's blurry, just say so in the comments. Say something like, hey idiot, you just spent $1,000 on a piece of crap. All right, here we go. So get a little chop, and so far so good. It's actually chopping pretty well. Now, when I do this with a folder, I don't generally chop that long. I just give a couple. But I have to say, this thing is chopping in a pretty decent rate. And I like that. And again, I'm not doing this with the knife. I don't want to try and jam the knife into the piece of wood. I'm holding the end of the knife, and I'm letting the blade do the work just by flicking it. And what that does is it gives me crazy control, so I can maintain my placement. I know where the blade is going to hit because I'm not taking my arm away from my target. I'm leaving it right there. My forearm stays exactly the same place. I'm just literally doing this. So I know that going all the way around, I'm going to be striking the same spot, and I'm going to be taking out material that I want to take out and not material that I don't. So while we're here and we have this big guy, let's remove some of this. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. One thing we didn't do is after the banging around, we didn't check for damage, so let's do that. There is no blade damage on the Storm Chaser III. So far, so good there. There is no wobbling, no wiggling. That you don't see on those cheaper Frost knives. We are closing, we are opening, we are staying locked. Very, very good. Let's see. This thing, it's not the best shaver. It's surprisingly a better chopper than it is a shaver. Well, let's see if we can't get us some sweet curls. Some sweet, sweet curls. And I'm just breaking them all off, but I am making some really nice tinder. So can you feather stick with it? Obviously, it's got a sharpened edge. Anything with a sharpened edge, you can feather stick with. I have a feeling that if I brought this against some ceramic, I'd be able to get the edge a little better, and I would be having some more fun. Stay right there. I'm not going far, I promise. Half of you are like, please go far. The rest of you are like, come back down to be all day. And those are the ones I love. All right, so got this brick right here. I'm gonna put that down right about here, because you guys, I gotta get you in this shot, right? So I wanna take this, pop it right down on top of this little stick, and club the shit out of it. All right, here we go. Batoning with a Frost cutlery folder is not something that is probably advised most of the time, but I mean, this is a really long stick, so I'm not going to baton all the way. I just wanted to see if we're going to get any warps, any bad spots, any folding, and so far this guy right here is doing the job, and it's looking good doing it. I am impressed with the Storm Chaser III. I like this folder. This is a good folder, not just for the money, it's just a good folder. You know, at the retail price of $26, I think it is, that's a good buy. That's a good buy at retail. I got it for $6 freaking dollars. Are you kidding me? And this thing is a good knife. It's a good little knife. Let's go have some more fun here. All right, let's continue. So now I have a few Frost knives that are fantastic knives. Literally, and it's a lot of people say, oh, there's no such thing as a fantastic Frost knife. But I have some Hunters and whatnot that are excellent knives. The folding knives I have from Frost, I have yet to find one this good. This is a good knife so far. Let's check the balance on the 4-foot drop. And it's, you know, fell out, but let's try again. At least it dropped on the tip. So it's falling well. It didn't start leaning over until it got to the bottom. That one went pretty straight. So you see it falls well. I'm gonna give it a couple downward throws for shock. And that was pretty solid. No bending in the tip. That's pretty solid. No bending in the tip. Now let's check for wiggles and wobbles. It's solid. Let's see if it opens and closes. Thumb stud opens. Little flicker opens. Oh wait, we wanted to check. Now, guys, if you're going to be doing this, wear a glove when you do that. I'm an idiot. That's good. So the spine lock works. The blade works. The flicker works. The thumb stud works. And the thing is still in one piece. Yabba dabba freaking do. Let's go throw it. Let's go give it a real throw and not this little downward stuff. All right, it's toss it time. So let's see if we can't get one to stick. Whew. Uh-oh. Abuse. That's knife abuse. Make sure it didn't wiggle. Nope, that's pretty good. I damaged the scale, but it's still okay. Still okay. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. That was actually a really good throw. Now, I put a little crack in this scale right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I cracked it because I literally hit it right here. on the tree, so that first throw was horrible. Now, what I'm going to do is just fix the scale myself because I like the knife. This is actually really good. I wouldn't use it as a thrower because banging the scales and stuff is not good, I found out. However, that's an easy fix for me. I'll take care of it. All is good. Nobody cry to your senators. Not too bad. Once I changed up my throw, the first throw I threw from the grip. The second throw I threw from the blade. And it was easier to find the balance point throwing it from the blade on this knife than it was in the grip. But all in all, the thing is a rock star. I really, really enjoy this thing. This is a good little knife. So where some cheaper knives, if they crack or if I do something, who cares? I let it go. This one I'm actually going to fix because I like it. Instead of going to the rack, I'll just leave it here since we're already standing here. And I've already filled up your ears with my voice and just talking about it. You don't want to hear this redundancy twice. This is the Storm Chaser III. And I have to say that for $6 I paid because it's a misprint, this is probably one of the best $6 knife investments I'll ever have. $6 knife investment. I mean, the only way to beat that is for free. And not too many people are handing me free knives these days. So for $6, I will freaking take it. Excellent little knife. Storm Chaser 3 by Frost freaking Cutlery. I'm Donnie B all day. And until next knife.